Alright, welcome back to day 2 of I'm posting a video every day until I finish my truck and get it painted. So, today we will be welding. Obviously, you can tell by the outfit here. We're going to be welding that side of the truck, getting all those holes down. And don't worry guys, I have ordered the sandpaper. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch yesterday's video. Don't worry, it's only day 2, so you can catch up. And I'll do a little review of yesterday. Alright, let's go. So yesterday I went over what I've been getting done the last couple of weeks. It's on here. And then I did some sanding and struggled. And then grinded some welds. If you want to see what I did yesterday, go check it out. Okay, so we're going to weld these holes. We're on the other side of the truck right now. Damp this up a little bit. I might be able to wet it a little bit more so we can centralize the heat. I was taught that. Just so you know, I am not a professional welding. I've been taught everything by my dad, my uncle, and neighbors and stuff like that. So just learning as I go. It's supposed to centralize the heat because you're cooling down the areas around it and preventing the heat from transferring over there, which also could prevent hot fires as well, because at one point I had like a little fire that was going on over here, and that's why you have the spray bottle. Make sure you have a spray bottle so, you know, things don't catch on fire. Just spray around the area just so there's less likelihood of a fire occurring. And then, so let's get started. Try to fill these holes right here on the front and the side. So we're gonna fill the holes and see what happens. So we're gonna put the rag right here, and then gloves. Yeah, I do not like putting that on there, but I don't really have a choice because I don't have a welding cart or a table or something like that, so it would be very helpful to plug in the welder. The inside seats are also covered with moving blankets and towels and whatever we can get in there, just so anything does not catch a fire or burns. Like the seats, we kind of need those. And the dash, kind of need that as well. Actually, don't recommend you do that because I almost burnt the house down doing that. So do that. Just go click it off with your finger. Be a normal. Alright, we're going to get this puppy out. I hope it's plugged in, because if it's not plugged in, that'll be sad. It's not plugged in. Alright. I am digging into the top layer. I didn't realize this thing is so big that I can't even see like where I'm cutting. See if I can weld this, but I don't know if it's going to, what's it called? It's like a little hole. But this is the progress so far. I'm having some issues because I'm not really sure if I'm gonna have to ask my dad what he thinks, but because this is way lower than this, and I was starting to cut off this part right here, and then in here, that's pretty good. We just need to get a little bit more tiny holes, and it's like things are going weird here. I don't know if we want to layer up all the way and just smooth it out, or we're gonna, like he said, just put this, just a filler or fill it in or something like that, just to get it smooth. And then this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if I need to cut a hole for this, so I might try to fill it and see what happens. Well, that is a no go. Let's see. I'm gonna see if it keeps going through, or we're gonna get some solid metal here. Let's find out. Starting to get something here. A little bit too long down here. Okay, so I have no idea what video you just saw because I ran out of room in my SD card and didn't realize until I had this much progress on the old thing here. I've got like a huge big couple bubbles to fill that hole, and I shot through the hole a couple times, made it a little bigger because the metal wasn't secure and all that. So I don't know how much I got on this one, but we're about to find out. So let's get going before the SD card breaks. Whoopsie, that's not gonna work. Whew. We got a potential fire. Woo! Stung my arm on that one. I almost hit my mouth on the edge of this. Whoopsies. It wouldn't be a whoopsies, it would just be a that freaking hurts. That is burning my mouth off kind of thing. My only concern is that if we look here, jeez, I'm just like whacking things. You see like down here there's like burn marks, but we're gonna sand that, so I think we'll be good. I just didn't want to make it too much serious. And then, so I showed you the hole before. Here's it so far. Obviously, I got to fill in this edge right here, and then up and back here. But doing pretty well. We're gonna have to maybe grind that down a little bit. I just don't want to grind it down and then start blowing through more holes because that's what happened last time. It was not fun. I'll just say that. Look at that. It's a big, yes, it looks like a huge, like, mountain. of welds, but that's exactly what's gonna get us there. There's a couple holes in there, but we're gonna cut that down a little bit, shape it, and see what we can get out of that. Guys, this is officially why I love and hate the flap disc. I mean, I don't love it, but it's okay. I just shaved off some of my dash, and this whole thing just shaved off. It's like a smooth corner. It's a smooth triangular corner now instead of what it was supposed to be before. Alright, this is how it's looking so far. We got a little hole in the middle there. We got a hole underneath here, and then a couple right here. So we're just going to fill those in and then flatten it out again and see what happens. But we're looking not too bad. I didn't even think that was going to fill, but apparently it is. So, woo! It's looking like we got 1 or 2 holes left. One on the top here, one underneath a little bit, and then one possibly there, I'm not sure. So we're going to try to fill those, and then we're going to even out one last time. Good thing I caught myself because I almost wore the face shield instead of the welding mask. Almost had 2 shot eyeballs, that's what I'm saying. I welded and grinded it down again, and we're looking pretty good on the holes. I just have to try to see if I have to cut any of this out because I don't know what the exact shape of this is supposed to be back here. But looks like maybe a little hole in the front, but it's not too snabby, not too shabby, as they say. So maybe a little bit smoothed out a little bit more, but so far so good. So I'll give you 2 angles to this party here.